A creeping sensation slowly creeps into your mind, making you shiver as you stand in the night. You approach the building in front of you, anticipation growing in your mind, and open the door. Every step into this place takes your breath away, and you know now that this is the place. This is where you belong, where you were meant to be. You take a step forward, bracing for it. The question. The cashier looks up and says, "Welcome to Whataburger. How may I take your order?" This is Community Radio with Alex Smith. And now for the news coming in from the News Bulletin. In the 419th most dramatic moment in history, according to some scientists, Democrat John McCain has voted in favor of entirely abolishing the current idea of health care. This has large implications for everyone, as no one will be covered for anything, making demonic invasions all the more devastating. No one was quite sure when Senator McCain was possessed by a demon, and indeed, afterwards he seemed horrified by what he did, as if the possession only lasted a moment. Only time will tell if this vote will have terrible, terrible consequences, or if the entire healthcare industry and country will simply ignore the government again. Scientists have predicted the former, but the angels working in the Health and Miracles Department above have assured that no large change to the health of the general populace will occur. The demons are plotting yet another secret attack against heaven using another as of yet undiscovered weakness of heaven. This brand new MacGuffin is said to be better than all of the other MacGuffins, in that it is entirely infallible. In a statement made by the demon in charge of the secret attack, it was said that the angels had no idea what was coming to them, and that, this time, hell would be victorious. In response to that, and this broadcast, the angels of heaven have located the MacGuffin and have sent in Heal Team Fix in order to resolve the problem in an orderly fashion. Time will tell whether or not Heal Team Fix can stop the demons from doing the thing to defeat heaven and bring doom to earth and stuff and things. Scientists have pointed out this is shaping up exactly like the last time, saying that this is insanity on the demon's part. However, the DSM does not define insanity by the old adage, and so the demons should be totally fine in thinking this time will be different. Recently, the Commission on Dealing with the Current Running Apocalypse has stated that another apocalypse may be on the horizon, with the appearance of shady characters around town dealing in mysterious objects, along with a brand new brainwashing cult performing unthinkable atrocities. It is unknown how a different apocalypse would stack on top of the current one, but given that the current apocalypse is the only one to ever occur and presented us with the existence and interference of angels and demons, it can't be all that bad, says the Commission. Local role-playing video gamers point out that tentacle imagery and references to Cthulhu could mean the coming of eldritch horrors in the next apocalypse, which are not currently covered under the recently repealed but still existing healthcare. It is said that there is currently a team of heroes that are halfway through with completing the quests necessary to defeat the brainwashing cult. Good luck, have fun, XX Darkness Reigns XX, Ash Sucks 7658, and My Life for the Templar 1234. There is still one more party spot for those who have special abilities, are suicidal, or both. The party can be contacted through the general chat channel. A local Boy Scout troop, the last not to be obliterated by demonic invasions due to overwhelming strength and improvised weaponry, are having a fun barbecue next week to celebrate their possession of their bodies and their continued existence in general. All attendees will be screened for possession either demonic or angelic, with those demonically possessed being imprisoned to later be smited, and all those angelically possessed to be assigned to healing the sick members of the troop. Come join the troop in the festivities and celebrate being alive. Weapons will not be provided in the case of inevitable demonic interruption of the barbecue. However, swords and Bibles are recommended. The location of the barbecue can be found on the troop's website. And now for a word from our sponsors, followed by a music break. Blah 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 blah. Buy a thing today. Having problems with your demonic pet? Bring them down to the DPS and have them checked out today. The Demonic Pet Shop is your one-stop spot to deal with all of your demonic cuddly problems. Fire breathing training going wrong? Deadly curse arisen from a deal gone wrong as well? Lost your soul to the pet's appetite? We can fix all of that and more. Come on down to the DPS now. Did you know that the world has ended? We don't. The idiot insurance company will still sell you life insurance, claimable as revenant, house insurance, car insurance, demon insurance, and more. Call us now at the number provided in the letter brochure you just got and have no idea where it came from. Do you remember books? You shouldn't. The Totally Not a Bookstore is not selling the illegal items known as books and has no idea what you are talking about. You absolutely should not investigate the place down on Main Street with shelves full of items that most certainly do not seem similar to the aforementioned illegal objects, and you should not exchange $3.50 for any of those objects, which we remind you are illegal. The outdoor ice skating rink is looking for new hires to manage the Zambonis ever since the last driver got possessed by a demon and proceeded to commit the slowest murder known to man by slightly cutting a man, paralyzing him, and running his individual limbs over with the Zamboni, allowing him to bleed out on the ice rink in front of precisely 47 traumatized children. New hires should either be possessed by angels or be not willing to commit slow murder in front of any more than 10 untraumatized children. Come on down to the outdoor ice skating rink today. And now, for a music break. And now for the weather with weather person Sandra Dunes.
Thanks, Alex. Today the weather is 72 degrees Fahrenheit, 22 degrees Celsius, and 295 degrees Kelvin. It's got the feeling of a rainy day crossed with the hottest day, crossed with the coldest, crossed with the clearest day. In other words, almost completely average. There is a heightened sensation of broken dreams in the air today, so you'd better watch out for dream collectors ripped off from a book franchise by some enterprising demons. Fun fact, the dream collectors actually existed before their discovery, having only been weaponized by hell after inspiration from an idiotic human author. There are 3 people being sacrificed, 6 people moving out of hell for a fresh new start, and 8 people walking down the street about to be strangely killed by the mafia, who will be hung tomorrow by popular vote. Back to you, Alex.
Thank you, Sandra. And now for updates on previous stories. The party attempting to defeat the Eldritch Cult and prevent yet another apocalypse lost member XX Darkness Reigns XX to a particularly powerful cultist's critical attack after having been poisoned, marked, and stunned. Because of this, there are now 2 open spots to join the fight against the Eldritch Cult, and the remaining 2 party members are still available to talk to by the general chat channel. Previously, we reported on a protest by a man that a child should not have been able to bump into his own scooter, and while the government has done nothing about it, the protest and counter-protest are still ongoing. The protest is now a known place where drug dealings occur on a daily basis, and the counter-protest is now a known place where child drug dealings occur on a daily basis. This has led to stands, advertisements, and a general increase in drug-related things happening on Farm Road 76. According to one of the station members who went out and is currently high out of his mind, the counter-protest is a reliable place to obtain free LSD. Both protests are still ongoing, and we will bring you updates as they come. Finally today, an update on the Catholic Church's proxy war versus hell. The Catholic Bounty Board has been so far a great success, with the forces of hell being decimated by bounty hunters and demon hunters from across the country. The demons have had to postpone their secret attack on heaven due to this, and are now stepping up bi-weekly invasions to weekly invasions. On a side note, the Weapons and Armor store gets its next supply shipment tomorrow. We wish the Catholic Church and its bounty hunters good luck, while the station prepares more anti-demon defenses. Safety can be found at the station tomorrow and on Thursday, but at any other time, you will be shot regardless of what you say. That's all for today. Tune in next time for more community radio. Up next, a reading of the poem X Gon Give It To Ya by the famous poet DMX. This has been Alex Smith. X gon' give it to ya. Fuck wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to ya. Knock knock. Open up the door. It's real. With the non-stop, pop pop, and stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart, I'll make a motherfucker wonder if he did it. Damn right, I'll do it again. 'Cause I am right, so I gots to win. Break bread with the enemy, but no matter how many cats I break bread with, I'll break who you sending me. You motherfucker never wanted nothing, but your wife said that's for the light day. I'm getting down, down, make it say freeze, but won't be the one, and end up on his knees. Whoa. Please, if the only thing you cats did is come out to play, get out my way. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop. Go let it go. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop. Go let it go. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. Ain't never gave nothing to me, but every time I turn around, Cats got their hands out wanting something from me. I ain't got it, so you can't get it. Let's leave it at that, 'cause I ain't with it. Hit it with full strength. I'm a jail nigga, so I face the world like it's Earl in the bullpen. You against me against you. Whatever, whenever, what the fuck you gonna do? I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing. Only nigga that you know that can chill. Come back and get the streets open. I've been doing this for 19 years. Wanna fight me? Fight these tears. I put in work, and it's all for the kids. But these cats done forgot what work is. They don't know who we be looking, but they don't know who they see. First we gonna rock, and then we gonna roll. Then we let it pop. Go let it go. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll. Then we let it pop. Go let it go. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. Hey yo, where my niggas at? I know I got them down in the game. Give 'em love and they give it back. Talk too much for too long. Don't give up, you're too strong. What? A dog to bow bow hug it. Shout out to niggas that done it. And it ain't even about the dough. It's about getting down for what you stand for, yo. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll. Then we let it pop. Go let it go. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll. Then we let it pop. Go let it go. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya.